Hello, my collective singles. Elsie here for a reading. I know I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry. Freaking life has got me on the ropes this week. How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for clicking here. Thank you for all the attention on my last video. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for getting the word out by giving a thumbs up and being in the comments. I'm really enjoying getting to know you. So thank you for being there. We're going to look at the Quantum Oracle. We will also look at the Journeys, Soul's Journey Oracle, I think it's called. And yeah. What is the most important thing that the collective singles need to know? What is the singles energy that we have collectively, please? Any sign? I will call out signs and symbols as you need to hear them to know what's going on. Just put on your intuitive hat and you'll know if this is your reading or not. Let's figure it out. Tell me about these singles, please. All signs singles. Tell me what we need to know about the singles energy. Ah, I like it. Happy success. That's a good start. So this is a consciousness. You're feeling abundant. To me, this card reminds me of Leo. Oh, I just heard Katy Perry's Firework. That's what I just heard. Yeah. Somebody's feeling really powerful. I feel like your energy is at an all-time high, I want to say. You could be Leo, but you feel powerful, whoever you are. You feel happy in some sort of success that you're having here. What else do we have? Tell me more about the collective singles, please. Tell me more about the collective singles. All right. Okay. I don't think I don't think you're sad about this loss. I feel like you let it go. I feel like he's holding on to this rope, which means that maybe he didn't tether that sailboat very well, but I want to say that he's not making an attempt to go out there and swim out there to get it either. It feels like the loss, he's feeling the loss. I feel this person. I mean, it looks like it's a masculine body here. These both do. But you know what? It can be a farce because we're looking at energy. Look, masculine bodies, male bodies can have feminine energy predominantly, and female bodies can have masculine energy predominantly. And so I don't know why everybody's getting hung up on whatever capsule we came in. But anyway, end of rant. Okay, so we have loss and happy success. I feel like this loss is something that was needed in order for you to be able to have success and move forward. I think it was necessary because loss is necessary. We can't win them all because if we plan on winning them all, we're not learning a damn thing and we're squandering every moment here. So I feel like even though there have been losses for you, which could be emotional losses, maybe you didn't tie it tight enough for a reason. Maybe you're wondering, would it wander off? Would it come back? I feel like this is an event of loss. So it could be loss of a job. It could be something that makes you quite emotional or leaves you sort of feeling stranded. But I want to say that regardless of the loss, I feel like you are feeling successful and powerful. And I think that you are getting through this loss with a different perspective than you would have normally. We've got fear and we've got deserving and we've got behind the mask. Oh, the courage to come out from behind the mask, knowing that you're deserving. There's no more fear. I feel like, yeah, you go from a place of fear to a place of I deserve happiness. You pull off this mask in a courageous bid to show everybody who you really are. You're listening to the higher self. This is a huge milestone for you. I don't think you really are a person who shares that kind of thing with people, but I think that you're being courageous right now and you're pulling off the mask. You're showing people who you are. You're spiritual. Yes, I believe in crystals. Yes, I believe in astrology. You know, people see others who have a belief system that's different than Christianity. They see it as bad and weird. I feel like you are the person who is now taking off your mask and going into the world to face Christianity and all of it, to tell them, look, I'm not like you. I'm different. I'm my individual, and these are my beliefs. And if those of you who don't want me to have my beliefs, then you're not so much a loss. Maybe I'm just going to barely tether you to the dock and see if you leave, and if you wander off, maybe I'll just watch you go. It feels like you are, yeah, somebody's gaining their confidence here. Like, you know, when you are authentic and you have a hard time finding someone who has your authenticity, that's not a bad thing. That just means that there's some wait time. You will find this person, but it's not a bad thing to be authentic. And if the masses don't like you, you're probably going the right way. I'm just saying, the way society is these days, if you are the person who is patient and waiting for whatever is supposed to come to you, I feel like whoever walks out of your life, let them. Yep. If somebody wants to walk out of your life, let them. You are still going to be happy and successful regardless of who decides to leave your life. It says here, I accept that everything happens in divine order. I love it. So you know that you have to take the good with the bad, that sometimes it feels painful when we lose people. Of course it does. But sometimes in hindsight, you look at it and, well, maybe the fact that they didn't come back, maybe that's a good thing. It is wisdom is what it is. We have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I want to say that maybe you were comparing yourself to others. And if those people, I'm going to say people, jobs, places, whatever the situation is, I feel like that when we allow this, when we really don't tether them to the dock and they wander off, we really get to see who they are and what their priorities are. And we need to realize that maybe this person here does not have this person's best interest, to just leave them stranded. And so the loss now, the event of loss, doesn't look so bad because you know that everything happens for a reason. It's divine order. Everything happens for a reason. This is a lesson. This is not a loss. This is a lesson. Don't let it happen again. Yeah, pick them carefully. Pick those friends carefully. What else are we going to use? All right. Let's take a look here. Tell me about the collective, please. Loss is giving me sort of Piscean energies, very deep. Water in general, probably. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Tell me more about the singles here. I think that somebody here is, it's almost like you were dating someone or seeing someone. It was maybe at the very beginnings of getting interested in each other, and maybe this person just doesn't call you back. And I think that what we want to say is, yeah, I think you see it as a happy success being on the outside looking in of this loss. You're like, well, you know, maybe it wasn't going to work anyway. It didn't feel like it was going to work. I am happy. I have success in my life. I have things that are going on. It feels like it's sunshine where you are. It smells great. There's flowers there. I feel like you don't have any room for people who are going to strand you. Yeah, leave you stranded. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. You're like, yeah, let them go on their adventure. Because there's always going to be another adventure for me. The Two of Wands is a place where you make a decision to go with your, whatever it is placing a fire in your heart. You decide you're going to go for your passions and you're going to soar. I think that when you look back, you realize that this loss just really pulled a lot of heavy stuff off of you so you could go on this venture, on this adventure, I should say. Yeah, it's an understanding and a clarity. All right, what do we got here? Three of Pentacles. Okay. So it could be about friendship. Three of Pentacles is about that. It's about having somebody that you know in the Pentacle world. You've built it up to here. A friend of a friend, possibly, but somebody who I think was making you do all the heavy lifting. I think that those are the people that you're willing to let go of and watch them fade into the distance. Because I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, it is about, you know, one person doing the work and others looking on and admiring the work that you're doing, of course, but nonetheless not helping at all. Not doing anything that they can to help the situation. So I think that the reason you're so happy is because of the 3 and 5, which is the 8. I think that being disconnected from some things, some situations, some jobs, or some people in your life is exactly what you need. Yeah. To put yourself on the outside looking in, it gives you it gives you happiness. Like the Five of Pentacles is about lack. There is no doubt about that. But I feel like that the lack and the loss is something that you are now deciding is okay. It's part of the process. It's part of the divine order, and you just have to be patient in order to be able to find what is yours. But ultimately, you need to be the one to take the steps, right? The Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Ultimately, you need to be the person who's making the decision to go out on the adventure, regardless of whoever has decided to pull themselves out of your life. I think you've got clarity over people who left you stranded, over people who you gave it all, like you gave all of your love energy to them, but they left anyway. It feels like it almost is a release of energy. I feel like it almost feels like this person is either watching this eagle or hawk soar to high levels, or has set them free. And I want to say that this loss is more of a giving you clarity and setting you free from, I think that the loss, those people being in your life, the ones who would leave you stranded, I think that you were unable to make the decision to go because you were waiting to see. Yeah, it's like you didn't want to cut them loose. You didn't want to be the one who cut them out. I want to say that I feel as though this realization that you're having here about not everybody that leaves is a loss. Not everyone that leaves your life is a loss. I'm just saying, some people, we realize in hindsight, they were lessons and they taught us where we don't want to be, right? That really awful relationship that you were in taught you where you don't want to be, how you do not want to be treated. And so I feel that you're like, Elsie, I have patience. You could be Taurus and you're like, I'm over the P word. And, you know, the Taurus is said to be the most patient. So if you have it in your sign, you could be the one who's like, I'm losing my patience here. The Five of Cups is like, you know, I want to say that the Five of Cups is giving me the energy of wanting to go back to something familiar because you have regrets about maybe feeling alone. That you've closed some chapters and it closed some cycles and it really didn't make you feel good because you feel stabbed in the back. You feel like people lied to you, that they deceived you, that they didn't love you as much as they said that they did, or that they didn't like you as much as they said that they did. And I think that the ending of it really makes you sad. And feel those feelings. It's important that you do. But also be reminded that everything happens in divine order. So it could be a time right now where you're closing cycles, even if they hurt, even if they make you sad, even if they leave you with regret. Because I think what you've realized here is that not everybody that's in your life is meant to stay. Some of them, if you just sit back and you watch what they do, you'll realize what their importance in their life is. And sometimes it's not you, and that's a sad day to realize that. But it is a day of clarity. It's understanding and saying it out loud, realizing it, seeing it for what it really is. I want to say that there are some people that I think that you have just stopped talking to. And it could be people who blocked you or you blocked them and all that dramatic crap that I don't subscribe to. But I think I'm too grounded for that. But the Five of Pentacles is on the outside looking in. You know what I want to say is it feels like the people who left you out to dry or left you on the side of the road, I think that those are the people that are watching you like a hawk. Yeah, the ones that you're disconnected from, the ones that you no longer talk to, or maybe the ones that you blocked, maybe they're watching with different IDs. It's like you continue to win. Even when in this loss, you continue to win because you have got the clarity of the situation. You understand now what's going on. You understand that not everybody is meant to stay forever. Look, it's not going to be a happy thing. I'm not saying this is all wonderful and happy. And sometimes letting people leave your life is a really hard thing. You need to stay out of the doorway and stop playing traffic cop. You'll find out that maybe some of those people just stayed because you were holding onto their arm and for no other reason. And when you let go, maybe they do too. Yeah. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It feels like you want to find a new family or a new love tribe, a new soul tribe. The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups tells me that it feels like friends of friends, or maybe you're trying to introduce yourself or interject yourself into groups of people to try and find new connections of the heart. It doesn't have to be for dating, but maybe you're just looking for a really good BFF or a ride or die, right? And you know, you can meet whatever you know, whatever personalities in a large group of people, even though it can be overwhelming at times, I think that you are looking for those types of friendships. I feel like you're looking for somebody who is not into judging a book by its cover. The Judgment in the reverse is really not taking action, not making a decision about love. It's like, I'm not really... It's like I feel like right now you're in the judgment of self, and I feel like that love isn't really on your radar. I want to say that falling in love isn't on your radar. I'm not saying that you don't want to flirt with a cute boy or a cute girl over a drink. That's not what I'm saying. I think that you're not really into wanting to date again right now. I think you're still feeling the loss. I think you're still trying to find your path and which one you want to take. And I feel like all those people who left you, who left you stranded, I think that wherever they are, they're watching you. Whether it's whatever social media platform you're on, I feel like they're watching you. They're watching you win. They're watching you not be sad because of the loss. They're watching you pick another path. They're watching you get all this clarity and make new conversations. And you know what? It's not that you're not sad. It's not that you're not sad that it came to an end. You are. But the truth of the matter is that not everything is meant to be forever. Tell me about this loss, please, for the collective singles. So you could have recently been dating someone and they just faded off into the distance, or they stopped talking to you, or there's ghosting going on, possibly. I feel it's... I feel like you keep losing relationships over and over, but understand this is how you learn what you want, right? I'm in a 20-year marriage. I was in a 20-year marriage and never doing that stuff again. Do you know what I mean? That's a lesson. That's the world card. I shut that door and put all the slats over it and nailed everything down. And I feel like you're not so much feeling the loss. Like I think you are single. That's the 9 of Pentacles. But I want to say that you're not a single person who's just out there to party and run it all into the ditch. I think that you're conscientious. I think that you're confident. I think that you take really good care of yourself, and you've gotten yourself into a pentacle life that you can afford. And I feel that you are looking for the right person to share that with you. The 10 Pentacles is here with the Lovers. I feel like you're looking for the long-term relationship, that you are looking for a soulmate. You have criteria. You're not just out there willy-nilly dating whoever and just partying crazy, right? I feel like you are realizing that the people who walk out of your life walk out for a reason, and it's just giving you the ability to be able to find a different path or choose to take action to go out on a different adventure. Got the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to that idea. I will do this again, but I think that right now you're kind of in a situation where something possibly has just ended and you're waiting for the next thing to start. So it feels like you're kind of between worlds, maybe still a little bit in the gray, waiting for the color to come by. Sticking your head into the color. I'm thinking about that. It's the card that is in the Wisdom of the Oracle, and it's got the flamingo on it. It's got the gray and then the color. If you haven't seen it, you can Google it. But I feel like you're sort of you're still in one vibration, but you want to be in another. You're kind of in the midst of changing vibrations here, moving in onto a different path, making different decisions. Tell me what the Ace of Swords is about, please. Tell me more. So the Ace of Swords is the clarity that you get from the people that walk away from you. You close that door. The World card is here. Maybe it's Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Maybe those are some of the people that you're losing. And I don't think you really see them as a loss. I think you just see them as, okay, I'm going to close this door and then I'm going to wait. The 3 of Wands is here. I'll just wait for the shifts to come in and find out who wants to come forward to me. You feel like the Empress to me. I'm not going to chase. I'm just going to close the door. I'm not going to worry about the loss. I'll take another path if I need it. And the Ace of Swords, I think, is the reassurance that there is love coming. It is going to bring you balance. You don't see it. It's being concealed. And right now you're up in your own head anyway, because I think you're still dealing with rejection or somebody that treated you badly. Like, I don't think that they yelled and screamed at you, but treating you badly is also ghosting you or not answering your messages or leaving you on red, and you're done with all of that. You'd rather be on the outside looking in, but you're going to be happy regardless. I think people are going to have to watch you win from a distance. And I think they are. Nobody watches you more than your haters. I'm just saying. Yeah, Hanged Man, there we go. So I feel like there are people that are watching you. They have to now silently sit and watch you and see things from your side. It feels like whatever you do, maybe you're probably active on social media and they're watching you win. And I feel like they're feeling some type of way about it. You're willing to make whatever sacrifices you have to make in order to be able to let people understand that you are in charge of floating your own boat. I think that's what it is. Somebody feels all bossed up here. That's what the Nine of Pentacles is. Confidence, standing in my own 2 feet, knowing that I can have whatever I want because I choose it, and I'm in my pentacle world at the 9. And if somebody's going to bring me 1 pentacle, it better be a good one. Yeah. But the thing is I think that it's this time here is a time of, feeling sad when things are ending here, because I feel that what you don't understand is that there is happiness coming up in the future, but first you must end the things that are not necessary for you anymore. You have to release whatever is not yours, and that's when it opens the door to this. Look, it's like you're sad because you've closed cycles, but look what's coming here. Beautiful transformation, and 9 cups and 1 is 10. That's 10 cups. There's a beautiful transformation coming here. It feels like you have to give up the 9 cups in order to find love. The energies we are dealing with are Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We have Gemini, we have Cancer, we have Scorpio. Well, I guess we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have Libra. Look, just keep being happy. People, don't block them. Don't block them. Make them watch you win. Yeah. If they're going to leave you stranded and walk out of your life, you're like, nah, it's fine. I'll just close the door. I'll wait for the next thing. That's a lot of confidence. I like it. And that's really where you got to be. I feel like you're really learning that you don't have to chase whatever's yours, because whatever's yours will never pass you by. There it is. Transformation of the heart space. You have some sort of romantic stuff coming at you. It's like you had to give up what you thought was the wish fulfillment with somebody else. You have to give up the 9 cups in order to gain the Knight of Cups. And that is the person who's coming in with the grand displays of romance. All right. I think you're ready to work on it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Oh, the Fool. Look at that. There is a new beginning coming. Yes. I don't think that you expected it. I feel like the surprise is it brings you back to center. The 5 of Pentacles is also here. Look, it's somebody who's been watching you. Somebody who's been watching you win on social media is the person who reaches out to you. They could be someone who is Aries. They could be Sagittarius, Leo. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for coming and watching, singles. I will be back with another singles reading before the week is out. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for your thumbs up and all the way you're loving on this channel. It makes a difference. Thank you so much for all that you do. Love y'all. Bye-bye.